Hello everyone, let me introduce myself. My name is Naomi Epipania Hutastoid. I am a first semester student at Bina Sarana Informatika University. Here I will explain my opinion about smoking in campus. My opinion about smoking in the campus area. In my opinion, smoking should be strictly prohibited in the campus area. A campus is a place for education, growth, and self-development. It is where students, lecturers, and staff spend a large part of their day learning, working, and interacting. Therefore, the environment of the campus should be healthy, safe, and conducive to academic activity. Allowing smoking in such a place goes against this value and can have many negative impacts. First of all, smoking is harmful not only the person who smokes but also to those around them. Cigarette smoke contains dangerous substances such as nicotine, tar, and carbon monoxide that can damage the lungs and heart. People who do not smoke but inhale secondhand smoke are also at risk of developing serious health problems. This means that smoking in public areas like the campus can endanger the health of many innocent people. Everyone has the right to breathe clean air, especially in an educational environment that should promote well-being and responsibility. Secondly, smoking can negatively affect the image and clean lines of the campus. Cigarette butts and ashes are often thrown carelessly on the ground, making the campus look dirty and untidy. The small pieces of waste are not biodegradable and can pollute the environment. A clean campus reflects discipline, respect, and awareness among its community members, while a campus full of cigarette waste gives the opposite impression. Furthermore, as an educational institution, the campus plays an important role in shaping students' attitude and behavior. By allowing smoking freely, the university might indirectly send the wrong message that smoking is acceptable or normal. This can influence younger students or new members of the campus community to adopt unhealthy habits. On the other hand, a smoke-free policy can encourage students to live healthier lives and set a good example for others. In addition, the smell of cigarette smoke can be very disturbing for many people. Some individuals are sensitive or allergic to smoke, which can cause headaches, choking, or breathing difficulties. It can also create an uncomfortable atmosphere in places like classrooms, hallways, or cafeterias. A smoke-free environment ensures that everyone can feel comfortable and focus on their study or work without unnecessary distraction. For these reasons, I strongly support the idea of a smoke-free campus. The administration should strictly enforce regulation that ban smoking in all indoor and outdoor areas of the university, except for specifically designated zones far away from public space. They can also organize campaigns or counseling programs to help students who want to quit smoking. In this way, the campus not only enforces rules but also provides support and education for a healthier community. In conclusion, smoking on campus brings more harm than good. It affects health, cleanliness, and the overall image of the institution. A smoke-free police will not only protect non-smokers but also promote a healthier, cleaner, and more responsible environment for everyone. As members of the academic community, we must work together to create a campus that truly reflects knowledge, discipline, and care for others. So, that's a little of my opinion about smoking on campus. That's all, and thank you, and best regards. Function of the simple present tense. The simple present tense is used to describe habits, general truths, and unchanging situation. Habits and repeat action to describe things that happen regularly or as a routine. Example, she goes to the gym every morning. General truths and facts to state things that are always true or facts that apply to everyone. Example, London is a large city. Unchanging situation to talk about states that are generally true and do not change frequently. Example, he lives in France. Fixed schedule and arrangement to talk about future events that are already scheduled, such as a train departure or a meeting. Example, the bus leaves at 9 a.m. Instruction and direction to give comments or tell someone who to do something. Example, open your book to page 1 to 3. Emotion and wishes to express feelings or desires. Example, I hope to see you there. Simple present tense. The simple present tense is a verb tense with two main use. Use the simple present tense when an action is happening right now or when it happens regularly or unceasingly, which is why it's sometimes called present indefinite. Use the root form of the verb for most subject and in the simple present tense, add S or S for the third person singular. Example, he writes, she goes. To form negative in the simple present, use do, does, not, or contraction like don't or doesn't. Example, I don't like coffee. He doesn't watch TV. For question in the simple present, use the formula do, does, plus subject plus root verb. Example, do they play soccer? Does she enjoy reading? The simple present describe habitual action or general thoughts, while the present continue describe action happening now. Example, she write daily, she is writing now. The simple present tense is one of the most essential verb tense in English, used to describe action happening right now, habitual occurrence, or general truths. Mastering the simple present is crucial for expressing everyday routines and facts. Here we'll explore how to form the simple present tense with clear example and practical tips to help you use it correctly in any context. What is the simple present tense? The simple present tense is used to describe action happening now or regularly in the simple present. Most regular verbs use the root form. Expect in the third person singular, which ends in S or S. Example, I feel great. Pauline love pie. I'm sorry to hear that you're sick. Sekian dan thank you. Gimana cara stop